Technically, anybody can do anything, right? That's what they say. You can become anything, you can be anybody. Yeah, that's true. But how efficient is it? There's like missing information in regards to these claims, such as you can be anything, you can do anything. But how efficient is it going to be? How long is it going to take you? How long is it going to take you? And how well is it going to work? How much do you really want to do it? All valid questions. I'm under the impression that what is inside of us is predetermined to a large extent. Anybody can do anything, but it doesn't mean they'll be efficient at doing it. So what does that mean? That kind of means that there'll be more obstacles until they get what they want. And will their body and mind reward them if they persist? The deeper question is, why are they looking for this? Was the idea put there by seeing a role model of success that the person tried to copy and emulate in order to attain happiness? It could be like any reason at all. They touch on this in a TV series called Westworld. They keep referring to a question in the first series. What are your drives? What are your drives? Like on the deepest level, you like strip back everything, go down to the core of the core, and you keep going down and down and down. What are your drives? Like, what are your deepest drives? And then you can get the truth. You'll get the truth. So alignment, like, could be anything. But let's say it's like a life career, which is not really, like, what is a career anyway? A contract? A jail sentence? Like, it's a career, man. That's what it is. Let's do it, everyone else is. There's something that everyone's brain is good at, but the whole argument is it doesn't mean that you like it. And it sounds like an oxymoron, doesn't it? It's like, no, I don't want to become one of them, but you might be good at it. And it's not just one thing. It's like whatever parts of the brain are used to do whatever the expression is. You know, the roles might be different, the expressions might be different, but if it's using the same part of the brain, it's going to work. And that's the theory of alignment. That is like the core of it. A predetermined advantage, as if nature made a ratio for everybody. Society will try and confuse you about that because it wants to make you something you're not. But if you can strip away all of that garbage and get down to the crude data, the most valuable prerequisite foundation is to know what you are, to know your alignment, to know what it is that your brain wants to do until the day you die, without having to try and push yourself every day to live. That's it. One of the big reasons I believe this is because what I am trying to do is hard, but I keep doing it because I'm made to do it. The stuff that I wanted to do, like make film and all the fun stuff, no, it comes second. The stuff that I'm best at doing is the stuff that is the hardest to do. But I must do it because I know. Once you find your alignment, you can't unknow. You can't unknow. Because nothing else will reward you as much. Nothing else will keep pushing you. You don't have to artificially prop it up. It wants to happen. Doesn't mean it's going to be easy. You know, and I can say this because I haven't succeeded in what I'm doing, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Well, anyone can say anything. There's no reason for that anymore. I don't even know why I said that, but I think what I meant was I'm like doing this thing where I have not been rewarded for it, but I'm still doing it, and nothing has like bettered it. Nothing has come close to. Nothing has come close to what it feels like to actually follow the true alignment. Because I tried other things prior, but this, it kind of makes you do it. You know, like, you know, when someone's in the zone, I call it the zone. I'll make a film about the zone. The zone's a real thing. When you're in alignment and everything's going right, you fall in and out of a zone. It's like kind of being electric. It's where everything kind of works, everything's kind of magical, and it's like you're just turned up, you're ramped up a little bit, your neurons are just like geared upwards. It doesn't last forever, but the zone comes and goes. It's a real good sign that you're in your alignment. When things work for you, when things just want to work, that's also a good sign. You know, when you get good reception from people, like, oh, you should do this, do that, keep doing this, oh, you're really good at that. That's a really good sign as well. But I guess the bottom line is I don't think we get to choose it. I think we get to choose how we express, but I don't think we get to choose this. Because it's like my face looks a certain way because of my genes. Everyone's face looks a certain way because of their genes. Just because you can see my face doesn't mean you can see inside of me. And that goes the same for everyone. I think everyone has a different prism that is connected to the beginning. And how that prism's configured is their alignment. It's just the side you can't see. But if that can be understood, and you can understand what prism nature gave you, what genetics, what soul, so to speak, and you can like find that perfect marriage, then I think what we do is most efficient if it is closest related to our very core, and not the false core, the deepest core. In other words, predetermined prism, just like my eye color is predetermined. It's not brown. I don't think the internals are any different. I think they're predetermined. And yeah, we can do anything technically, but some people might have to try 10 times, 100 times, and sometimes it might be unobtainable. That's like the expression that it comes down to efficiency. How hard do you want to work at something that you're misaligned to, that is not going to reward you as much as if you were doing your actual alignment? So maybe ask the question, like, have these ideas been put into my head by someone else or society? Not to underestimate how sponge like we are and how we absorb everything, but to go off and access the core, ask the questions for as long as it takes, and find the true path. I think that's a prerequisite for very good things, for here, ever after, and beyond. And then you'll know, because you'll get the results. Yeah, it's like a magnet calling, and it's always there. It's just some people don't find it. And then, you know, that darkness of the mind, or that negativity that constantly overrides and cuts someone's timeline off because of doubt, dissent, negativity. Oh, I can't do this, I can't do that, I'm too old, blah, blah, blah. A stolen life is what that is. Yeah, there's a pain barrier, obviously. You have to get over and requires sacrifice. But the lights go on, when you find it. It's worth its weight in gold. You don't feel confused or lost for the rest of your life. Hopefully that has some meaning to it. And it's doing it. Don't postpone. Tomorrow will never ever come. And the time was yesterday. Unfortunately, not unfortunately, but it's true. The brand Nike, I think there's the law of attraction, there's instant manifestation, there's all this spiritual shit. But Nike got it right. You just do it. The brain's like, ba 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 ba, and you just do it. Just do it. That's like the secret of the secret. The missing law of the manifestation thing. I mean, thoughts shape reality. There's no question about that. But the secret and missing thing is you just do it. There's like the idea and then you wait. No, the idea and then you do. It's back and forth. It's two, power and information. Always the two. Logic, intuition, whatever. It's reduced down to two things in this universe as far as the mind can comprehend: power and information. Information from somewhere else, power is the atomic world. Just do it. The power is what's needed to do it. Just do it. Alignment. Yeah. Yep, it'll click. It clicked for me. And I never looked back.